Top Gear, the 34th season filming has been cancelled entirely on.
Wow.
BBC decided to pull the plug after Freddie Flintoff had a big accident in a Morgan three-wheeler. I was going to say three-seater. It's actually a three-wheeler.
Yeah.
But apparently that was back in December.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So do we know how he is? Like,
Well, they haven't sort of revealed anything, and he's taken a break from his TV career.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's sort of suspicion is that it's a lot worse
Yeah.
than was let on.
Because you just think about how far that show developed. You know, like it was originally just people driving around testing cars, and then the stuff they do has got more extreme, more extreme. You know. Do we have a place for Top Gear?
Well, that is, I believe, that is the question that the BBC are asking themselves at the moment. They are sort of, they've put a hold on it, and they're just sort of saying, well...
Boy, they've had some accidents, eh? Hammond's had two or three, and now Flintoff.
Back when it was fun to have an accident.
Yeah.
The rocket car and the Rimac. That was when they were fun accidents. Yes, he lives, so it's fun. And but that was the classic line, like, and he's died. So anyway.
Yeah, they promise each other that do that, eh?
Yeah. But, I mean, Flintoff was, I mean, he is 191 centimetres. Have a look at his
He's a big
height.
boy, it's a tiny
and in
car.
an open top car like that, 6'3", 6'4" or something.
Yeah,
so
right.
that's
Your head is the roll bar.
Yeah, pretty dangerous.
Never had that problem.
It did remind me, actually, just a little bit of a history, is that probably the surname reminded me of a driver called, navigator, called Paul Flintoft. Not Flintoff, Flintoft. He's an Australian navigator who was killed in 2007 in an Elfin MS8 Clubman, basically a little Elfin Clubman made by HSV in Victoria, with a huge V8 net, 5.7 litre V8.
Right.
It was a rocket ship, it was a bullet. They sold in New Zealand as well. David Reynolds was driving, V8 supercar driver. He was like 23 at the time, at the Mount Buller Sprint tarmac rally. So I think he was very quick in the top 10. I think he was like 5th or 6th, something in the top 10 run-off qualifying. And on day one, it was a little bit rainy and greasy, and on his first run up the 18-kilometre hill climb, it's basically in a forest, Mount Buller Sprint's, the snowfields, had an off and basically hit a tree, and Paul Flintoft killed basically immediately.
Oh, man.
So it had a big effect on David Reynolds for many years psychologically, as it would, probably still does to this day. He didn't really talk about it. The reason I know so much detail, I was in the only other convertible open top car in the event as well. I was racing a Lotus 211. So, it was a little bit scary racing in the rain in an open top one and then being a greasy road. But I remember seeing or hearing about the death when we were at the top, and it was a shocking thing. I only spoke to Paul the day before. So,
it's horrific, mate.
So they changed the whole rules about open top cars because of pretty much of that crash in tarmac rallying. Everything had to have a roll cage over.
You'd have to consider that in the MX-5 series. I mean, you know, being a man of your stature, the windscreen, it's lucky you wear glasses, you know, your head's right up the top.
Why can't I wear glasses?
Well, just you got no windshield, do you, you know?
Yes, that's why it's a full roll cage.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, that was inappropriate.